Ooh. And those lands from Strixhaven with those styles are actually really cool. So what do? Our opponent is playing the Overlord. You know what? I think this is a bit of a Raleigh situation. We could also push more damage, which seems really tempting. Do you think they have sweepers? You know what? Let's go for it. Why? Because we can always rally later and reanimate Saboteur, for example, after they sweep. Because I think this type of deck should play sweeper, so I expect to get swept fully on the next turn. Because otherwise they probably won't win. Okay, 4 mana, not 5. This is a tap land, so a lot of sweepers are for 5. Especially if they use double black for Deadly Cover-Up. My guess was Deadly Cover-Up, but, you know, I'll take it. This is looking really grim for our opponent. Because now they probably cannot keep answering 1 for 1. And, well... this is Professor, probably. This might get countered. Because this feels like a bit of a control deck, but... if not, I will absolutely take it. You know what? Let's live game. This is such insanely greedy play, like you have no idea. But if we can get the emblem, this is another win con basically. So then even if they sweep the board, then we can probably kill them again. So our opponent is in a ton of trouble. First, they need to sweep the board. Second, we are getting ultimate, and there's not much they can do about it. And third, we drop Ral, get Saboteur back, so even if they sweep, it's still there. Creature. Okay, not Planeswalker. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I have even better idea. Oh, you will love it. We'll make the 4th problem for our opponent. They still have this 1 mana, so there is a chance they play land and still do something. So this is only 3 damage. Can we make... No. The answer you are looking for is a no. Alright, let's see. Tapland is really good for us. This is not as good as it might seem because we still can vacuum in response. Let's just see the targets. It should be 3 creatures. Huh, interesting. So they want colors. They are actually doing it for the colors. I will do it for creatures. Because then we can reanimate Cecil later for 6 mana, and we are pretty close to it. So, now we go for the emblem. This is so greedy, guys. I'm literally not drawing a single card with this. I'm just trying to go all in on attacking on multiple sides at the same time. So now we go Ralek, we get Saboteur. By the way, they could exile it with land. They went greedy. And now we chill. The game is not over, but I hope double Planeswalker into potentially, you know, Vacuum, Saboteur, and Ultimate. This Professor kills them in 2 turns by just plussing. We have Shoot the Sheriff. I think we go for Ooze, just to stack creatures. We need to draw 2 lands to activate it, but at some point we will. Here's the first one. Well, let's start with some damage, shall we? And the food token from Cottage will also kill them, so even if they kill this and it attacked, we kill them with food. So that's kinda cool. We definitely will play this. We have to do... Wait, Menace! Which means we can just surveil here.
Choose your words carefully.
I mean, Saboteur is good. It's very hard for them to answer. So we just take this. Now we swing. We don't want to make plays before we have to. We just want to force them to, you know, react to this. And they need to do it. If they target it, they need to pay extra card. I don't want to lose Ral for, you know, discarding single card, because they will just keep the ones that matter. And they don't need all 5, probably, you know, top 2 or 3 are the meaningful ones. And now we have 2 loyalty, so on the next turn we can potentially -2 for another creature. Oh boy! Bro, this is a little bit more than I expected. Come on. Oh, this is actually really good for our opponent. Or before the blocks too. Alright. That's not good. This doesn't really matter. Oh, this is not good, guys. Oh, this is really not good. Nothing I can do, really. Especially life gain and extra blockers are such a difference. I need to kill this. This is too much. But then we are losing Planeswalkers, which is not optimal too. Oh man, this is rough. This will get messy very quickly. We are dropping the Ooze because it can pump before the next turn. Vacuum cannot do it. Especially that we lost all the creatures beneath it. So let's see how much they will pump and can they kill both Planeswalkers on this turn. If they have a Revelation spam, this will be a big problem. You know. Generally, eating Revelations for 7 mana each turn is generally not your best play. I expect them to cast something. Here they go. Here they go. Not much we can do about it. But at least Ral survived, so maybe we can use it to some extent. Don't forget, the cottage can attack. You can always top deck Professor at some point for 3 extra damage. So if we get them to 3, there are options. I'm not sure if that's enough because, you know, this is a freaking bomb. But we'll try. I have a lot of mana. So guys, what do? Do we have some cool creatures? We have Saboteur, but they can probably sweep the board. I think what we have to do, man, we don't even have mana for the Ooze. Ooh, let's go for the cottage. I think we fall off. Like this Revelation hit too fast. At this point they can just probably answer most of the things. But we're still trying. I should probably leave the creature for Vacuum, so that was a slight mistake. We need... wait, if we get 2 mana before they cast second Revelation, that's okay. I think I will stack this, because it forces them... Oh man. I like those cards. Can we get kill with it? Hex might be what we need. And Cottage is really good thanks to the emblem. And this is so much great, but so we cannot really win normal game. I think we need to get really sneaky here. Our opponent just dropped Revelation 1 turn too fast, probably because of this Overlord. So now we need to kinda catch them, either off guard or without the right card. They have 6 mana, but 6 is not 7, because it's not 6/7. Yeah, he said the thing. So we lose Ral. As expected. One of the reasons I want to make the play is that they open themselves to counterattack. And I took Hex because I predicted that they will leave 1 blocker, probably. Or, you know, something like this. Objection. Oh, that means the Ral survives. Oh, that's cool. Unfortunately, they have more mana. It was a tap land? Wait, it was a tap land, I think. Guys, I think, but we don't have, oh no, we don't have mana. I counted this, but I forgot I need to pay for it. Oh no. I know, guys, I know you want to make a comment, but I think they have life gain at instant speed. And I'm not sure what I can do about it. I need 2 loyalty somehow. Wait, how do you work? No, it's not enough. Like, we need more. I think we can try to steal a one, but not exactly sure how. I mean, I know how. No way! This is why I didn't start with it. Now they die. Now they die. They misordered so hard. Bro, they had winning card. They... See? This is why I told you we are not going for the winning play, because I think they have something, but they just wasted it. This is why you need to be patient. Well, you know, we are a control player. We know how to win here. Well, this will be a bit of a messy hand. Of course, we don't have both colors of mana, but we have Demolition Field, you know, against Mono White, probably not the best play ever. And we lost the game, right? Oh man. If you miss like one turn, you are so out of the game. But I think that if we can draw black mana on the next turn, we still have a chance. We have good hand. This is a winning hand if you can use the cards. Using the cards seems to be extremely important part of winning the games. That's my observation. I'm still working on the Fury, so you know, don't tell others. It's still in the workings. But I have a feeling that there is a chance that, you know, it helps. Our opponent playing single player since start of the game, and I hope that I can join the lobby at some point. Our opponent thinks it's a... What is this match? And even though our opponent thinks this is really good for them, triple sheltered on 10 cards, there is a dirty trick that we can do, outside of getting mana screwed again. Here we go. That's the one. Way better this way. Way better. However, of course, it doesn't mean that we are winning. Our opponent might, you know, just keep spamming more stuff. Bro, this is such a truly advanced deck of Magic. Our opponent opened the game, took the cards, and played them in random order. And this is the best deck of Standard. I think this is the best deck in like Bronze to Mythic, because if you go Platinum to Mythic, it changes a little bit. So I played this, and then I win. I'm good at the game. Bye-bye. I think this might get the reward for the most weird game ever played. Man, imagine if we actually could play our cards. Our opponent will be so... Okay, so I will just pay here life. Haha, got you scared. We will go with this. I really have a feeling that playing this and making sure our opponent cannot hold cards could be a nice idea. This way they always need to play everything. That means they cannot stack buff and the creature, because, I mean, if they have buff, they have no targets. And look at this. Oh, this feels great after triple shattered. Our opponent played super greedy. They never needed to do those things. And I think we go Professor, because that's live game, and it stacks removal. So that's probably game. Oh, Cecil. I have a good feeling that this will flip very, very soon. 1 mana 4/4 lifelinker seems pretty decent. Sure. So what happens if we attack? That's my question. What will happen if I do this? Huh? Probably nothing. That's my guess. Alright. Nothing it is. So guys, I think this is the play, because with this we cannot lose. We'll plus, just to keep the things going. Kinda cool that we finally have some lands. I don't think we need Kaervek. Honestly, Cecil and what we have in the hand should be enough. So I guess we can play this and we keep the removal. You know, just in case. And we should be kinda golden. Man, I cannot... This is literally the first time I've seen triple sheltered on an empty board. I really appreciate it, man. Our opponent was very, very cool. But man, this match... Well... As I usually mention, whenever I see Moonshadow, I instantly think Rakdos. Because it feels like it's always played in Rakdos, but... Maybe it's mono black. Maybe this is the first time. Okay, I will take this 1 damage just out of curiosity. What they will cook on this turn? Nothing, okay. So we just kill it. And we can go into shoot the sheriff into the lookout. We don't have any vacuums or anything to trigger crime, but I hope it won't be the biggest issue. So let's go for the Verge. Next turn it's Glades. And I really like those lands. I have so many good memories with those. Miner, something we want to exile for sure. So let's go for the lookout, because when it dies, inevitably, we can reanimate it with Ral Zarek, and maybe even get the land on the same turn, we'll see. Baron, so this will be a skeleton deck with also Corpses of the Lost. We could block here. This is interesting. I think we take the damage. This is super risky, but we have removal, so that's a big deal. We actually have a lot of removal in different ways, so we could go Professor, -3, get the land, This is really good card, but we still have this Planeswalker, so I think we can be a little bit loosey-goosey with this one, right? Here's your honk for the day. I know you missed it. Let's go for the Marsh. Kill the creature, and now they have 2/2. Do we swing? No, we need to defend. Now I will probably chomp with this. It already got us a little bit of extra value. Like, I personally would be playing more manlands in this type of deck, and they can kill the plane, so alright, it is what it is, you know, we kinda expected bad things to happen, but... Oh man, another miner. That would be a bit of a problem. So, we could go Ral into the creature they just killed. Definitely feels like a good play. And we can still play Dark Confidant. And with Shoot the Sheriff, we cannot target the miners, that's a bit of a problem. But I think getting this is just a good play overall. Do we just play this dude? Alright, let's try. Let's try. I'm not sure how we will do it, man. Those miners are putting so much pressure, especially, like, alone they don't do too much, but they have Corpses of the Lost, and I'm just playing around our opponent having it probably. So then they are 3/3, and it's 9 damage, and now we need to trade against everything, and that's the problem. What do they have, man? I would love them to whiff for a second, but the pressure is relentless. And you know, Shot the Sheriff is not great at killing outlaws. Alright, interesting choice. Really interesting choice. So we got a free trade here, maybe. Okay. Ral, of course, you know, down the bin. But other than this, maybe we can do something. I think now we will start to be aggressive. Because now we have Cottage, Shoot the Sheriff, tons of mana, and really nothing to do with it. See? Like, I know that my opponent just has the key cards, so I'm usually just playing around them, having close to perfect draw. And usually it works. Oh, this is all, of course, it's also a note. That's not good. I would love to use my removal that is made for those type of, you know, matchups. But I guess we just go for the Cottage then. This would be rough, man. I will steal. We can get the land, so our opponent can deal 6 damage already. You know what? I will go for this, for now. Just to stack some food for the future, and definitely going for the miner. And getting the tomb. Alright. Not Cottage, but still counts. I'm thinking if I should shoot the Sheriff, but so far they didn't have a single target for it. Maybe I should just go for the food token, but then we don't really make progress, and I think we need a lot of power if we want to win this game. Like, we cannot beat them normally, we need to go a little bit risky. Frisky. So, we want to block the token, because token is not a card that doesn't trigger corpses. I mean, this is pretty good for us. You know what? I'm starting to have a hope for this. Well, how about a freaking ritual jump? Well, that's a play. Sure, but we can kill it at least, so it's not as bad as it might look. I will target creatures. Vacuum is better at creatures. You know what? Let's go for instant and sorcerers. We stack the Ooze, we get this juicy land, because I really feel I need a land here. You know, that's always my favorite. So... Bro, let's kill the demon, open the way, get the Cottage going, see how much mana we have. So, definitely we will ooze this. I could double ooze, but then I cannot live gain. So, if they make a demon and annex, we die. They probably cannot, but they can play skeleton probably. This is 2-turn lethal potentially. So, I don't think we need more. I think this is all we care about. Let's hit this. And I mean, down to 5. This cannot block. This cannot make a demon. So if they don't have good cards in their hand, that's game over for them. But of course, if they have answer, that will be a little bit different. No blockers. I mean, I will do it, so I will do it now. We don't have cards, so we don't need to re-bluff. You know, we kind of negated this full attack. They can go Annex, but then they are going to 3. So this could be a bit of a desperation move. Maybe they want to hit removal at instant speed with this Annex, because otherwise they are dead. I think that might be the case. Let's get more Ooze. They got the card and have 2 mana. So, what are we doing? Well, this, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, we actually managed to steal a win. Man, that was a close game. Well, it seems we're against some sneaky Dimir, or potentially Kavaro deck, you know, the classic. But we will go with Saboteur, try to kill every creature. I would love some 2-drop, so we can hex it after it gets the counters. But, you know, we can live without it. Is that Drowner? Is that Dimir midrange? Is that a removal? Well, our opponent is also dreaming about Hex target. This could be a control deck. Very interesting. So let's go, Ral. You know what to do? You have 1 jab? Go! And discard those cards. Wait! Oh, you have 2 jabs. Sorry. You can go for the Saboteur. Let's go! Oh man, this might hurt. This must hurt so much. They just discarded 2 cards to not have this problem. And now they have Planeswalker and this problem. Honestly, if Ral hits right on curve, it's insanely brutal. I wonder, guys, what could be the Dimir human that Cavern of Souls are naming? I have no idea, because there's not a single card that always is using this effect. There's just... ooh, Math Heart. Guys, we got to the point where Dimir players, you know, don't do math because it's for blockers. So guys, I think we go with Dark Confidant, because we can get so many cards out of this. We'll see if life will be a problem, but so far our opponent is killing our stuff. Okay, I see how it goes. Let's see if we can, you know, cheat something cooler. We definitely can go with the Ooze. And go with Vacuum. Man, this will be so weird. Don't tell me it's Spell Snare. Oh my god, they actually have Spell Snare on top of Simrip. Well, that's a start. We need the Vacuum for some crime, you know? Whenever you have your Vacuum and someone asks, is that for crime? You're like, yep, exactly. So we will go this. We will go for the Lookout. Our opponent will probably counter it with 3 steps ahead. That's my assumption. Oh, Ankh. Ankh is a little bit better, I feel. Let's see what they will do. They want to Earthbend. We're a cool creature. Alright, you got it. Don't forget you can also vacuum your own creatures. We'll take some damage. Unfortunately, this is a 3-drop, so of course we cannot hex it, which would be the dream. And do we target something? We don't really have creatures. The one was exiled. More lands, huh? More lands. We could go for the Lookout. This is white, so they can have no more lies. So this is probably Interrupter or something. So you know what? Let's play with this and see what happens. I expect this to be also countered, but maybe not. Alright. I will exile a card from the graveyard. Oh, that's a crime. See? The crime vacuum. The classic one. Oh, now you kill this. Well, that's a little bit late. Let's go. We actually kind of nearly missed. I hoped for Cottage, of course, because that's our, you know, real dream hit. But it's fine. We'll see. Ankh. Swift Savior. And more lands. That's amazing, man. I really wish that I got only lands for the rest of the game. It definitely would help, you know, to maybe not win, but at least participate. Let's go Demolition Field. And we'll probably start using it. However, our opponent didn't kill this or counter it, so I hope that we have some, you know, some things to do. We'll see. Bro, can you like chill with your I kill every single card you play, ever? Can we... you know what? It's fine. It's just pure pain, but it's fine. we got like 5 lands in a row, man. Like, and we also get lands from the Lookout, so we could draw 4 lands less and it would be actually perfect. So, you know, we'll definitely kinda do our thing, hopefully at some point. We are reaching 10 mana. Oh boy, sorry, I didn't want to click this one. We can start attacking on the next turn, so there's that. Because we have so much mana, we can activate Cottage, get the food. So right now we are winning. The problem is that our opponent has 4 cards advantage, because you guessed it, we drew 5 lands, and those are the missing cards. So definitely rough for us. They have a lot of colors. Get lost. You know, it is what it is. At least we get maps. So I really hope we can get all of this for the Cottage. So let's go for this and see if it sticks. We'll definitely try to use the map. I really hope this goes through. Saboteur, good card. Alright guys, I mean, we are doing stuff. Even with this absolutely horrifying draw, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Do we get rid of something? We might still hit Vacuum. I think we just submit 0. You know what? No, they might have Deadly Cover-Up, so I just want to make sure that they cannot use it. So that was a massive swing. Do we go for the Lookout? Yes. Yes. Why? Because they cannot really sweep this. One of the creatures is basically at instant speed only, so we want to have something in the board. We do not overcommit, we just basically force a bit of stress for our opponent. Alright, they know about Saboteur. So now when we activate Cottage, I think it will die. Most likely. But there's nothing we can do about it. Let's probably get lost or something. Or, wait, Inevitable Defeat cannot. So I still think we take the risk, but I do not really expect it to work, but it seems to be working. Now we submit 0. Man, if we can push 9 damage a turn, this is why you play so many Cottages in this deck. It's just so good, man. And you know what? Now we can play the Saboteur. Because if they sweep, that means that they cannot kill the Cottage. So we are okay. So we expect this to die, then we hit with Cottage, and then every attack is a kill. Do we do something here? Not really. We just lose the board as we wanted. Believe or not, this was the play, and we wanted this to happen. We definitely... If not the land flute, the game would be so long over. But, you know, we need to work through the shuffler, I guess. And definitely, you know, in this type of situation, drawing one good card is exactly what you need to close the game. And every time you draw a land, the game basically slips away from you. If you get too many draws like this, you will just lose. So, you know, right now we might have missed our main shot at winning, so not super happy with this draw. But we'll see. Well, guys, it seems that once again we got a full 4 ropes. So, you know, I've noticed that lately a lot of even control players rope, which is a little bit disappointing. Come on, Zebra, Gopher, you can do better than this. I will still go Day of Judgment just to keep evidence a little bit lower, but probably won't matter, but you know, why not? Why not? And let's play our land for the turn, I guess. At least we can go back to 20, so that's cool. Man, amount of games that Cottage is winning you is absolutely mind-blowing. Well guys, it seems our opponent probably doesn't have answer to Cottage and they didn't take it lightly. Don't forget we created this monster also with map tokens from our opponent's Get Lost, so... Yep, I guess that's how it goes. So guys, this outro will be very short. I need to record another video, so we're only getting the important stuff. First, we went 5 wins, 4 losses, so we officially beat the ladder with this one in best of 1. However, this is a best of 3 list, as you can see, and it was top 5 in the tournament with, I think, like 50 or 60 players, something like this. And, you know, above it, it was mostly Izzet. And below it, it was mostly Cavero, Celestia, and 4-colored control, and it was like all the top 16 decks basically. So that was the only off-meta deck in like top 8 or even top 16. And you know, it has crime finally after all of this time. I feel like the idea between Vacuum and Lookout. Of course, you have nice matchup against things like Cavero because you exile everything. You have so many ways to do it. So I would expect this this is probably one of the secrets of this deck. You can prevent cover animation incredibly well, while you also scale, you know, a lot of lands. I would probably play more cottages. I personally would build the deck a little bit differently, with something to sink all the extra mana from the Lookout, probably more manlands so we can activate them, so probably 4 cottages, and I would most likely get like 2 or 3 sanctuaries, but this one worked, so you know, you don't talk with results, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you for watching, thank you to our amazing patrons for, you know, helping us make those videos, and yeah, you know, what more to say? I'm extremely thankful, guys. I might talk someday how much you helped, but it matters a lot, so thank you. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.